Keyshawn George and the veteran Chris Middleton. Here's Valanciunas. First bucket of the game goes to the former Wizards big man. Jalen Pickett. And Mr. Watson is having himself a great season. Corner three up and good for Aaron Gordon.
Yes, indeed. Watson stepping up. He's really improved a lot for the Nuggets, especially in the shooting department.
Chris Middleton's shot was blocked by the aforementioned Watson. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Wizards possession.
They have different types of actions, post plays, weak side cuts. The Denver Nuggets offense isn't the same offense as we see a nice block right there by Watson.
Behind getting the block on George.
Wow. Weak side cuts. The Denver Nuggets offense isn't the same offense as we see a nice block right there by Watson.
Behind getting the block on George.
Wow. But getting back to this Denver Nuggets offense, they're not the typical offense. They run a lot of different actions.
Watson, pure three.
I tell you what, man, they like you don't just go from 33 to 40% overnight. It sounds like a small jump, but it's a big thing, and it's paying dividends for Bub Carrington.
Watson was fouled. We're going to call that on.
It creates more space for you. It creates more space for your teammates, and offensively, you become more efficient and
score or dump it off to a teammate, but the paint pressure that it puts on the defense is huge for Washington.
Well, when you're a big guard, you're 6'4", and you have the ability to get to the paint and apply pressure. That's why the Wizards are struggling right now offensively. Only 15 points, down 8. That shooting percentage from the field is a...
Yeah, Watson gets fouled by Riley. Peyton Watson Tuesday in the loss to the Lakers had 18 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 3 steals. He logged 38 minutes. Peyton Watson Tuesday in the loss to the Lakers had 18 points. Watkins, Gill, and there's going to be a turnover. Watson inside. Bounce pass to Gordon. Nuggets got the Wizards in rotation, which leads to a Watson three. See now cutting into the Nuggets lead. Watson, a drive and kick. Murray corner three is good.
I tell you what, Murray knocked down that corner three, but Watson.
Valanciunas with a handoff to Jamal Murray, who gets inside and kicks it out. Pickett, Watson, corner three, good. This guy and his body composition just looks completely different than a year ago. And you were talking about confidence in your second year. When did you start feeling like you were starting to kind of figure out the league?
Seeing how that's paying dividends, you're like, oh, I wouldn't have finished that play last year, but now I'm able to do that. So the weight room is very important, and Sarr has paid attention to that area.
Contact in there, but he's trying to finish, not fall down to the ground. He's trying to finish it.
Sarr right by Val. Oh, and Watson was there. Oh, Doctor with a block.
And they have a lot of those guys. You talk about Bub Carrington. You talk about George, Trey Johnson, as Peyton Watson continues to stay hot.
So the Nuggets by 8 here, trying to get some separation from the Wizards. Inside Watson.
What you didn't do right, and then you start to slowly but surely learn. But then they just kept developing their young talent, and slowly but surely you started seeing them turn the corner. I think the Wizards are on that type of trajectory.
And then they acquired
in Detroit the other 3. 1-1. Watson's got a step off the glass. Beautiful.
And then you get the tough shot by George, and then the turnover on the following possession. When you tie that game up, you got to get good looks at the basket, keep the pressure going. And speaking of guys keeping the pressure going, Watson's been putting the pressure on the Wizards. And outside of maybe one offensive possession, they really haven't gotten good, clean looks at the basket.
Watson continues, despite having a leg issue in that third quarter.
Used to him normally hitting.
Under 2 to play. Watson with an attempt as he hits the deck again.
That's how you get better. Your reps got to be game reps. Right? If you're going through your reps half-heartedly in practice, that's not how you get better.
And that is a new career high for Peyton Watson. In his 4th year, Watson waiting for Murray to come over, and now Washington in rotation. Watson.
Like I said, man, it looked at one point like Watson wouldn't even be able to finish this game. And now he's coming down the stretch, just attacking the rim at will. So
right here.
We're doing what?
Bricking for chicken.
All right.
No chicken for Wizards fans tonight. Sorry.